It's Ash from SuperVideos, back for another video for The Walking Dead Dead City. This is going to be a different type of video than one I usually do. We're going to talk about the action figures released for Dead City by HIYA, one of the Walker King, which is pretty awesome, and one of none other than Negan. So stay tuned, we'll be right back to break these down. Alright, as always, before we dive into it, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. So of course, today we have some cool collectibles to talk about. Now, I don't collect action figures or anything like that, and I don't usually talk about the action figures that are released, or even the statues that are released for that matter, for Walking Dead stuff, but this time I thought maybe I'll do something different and kind of share my thoughts and opinions about these two action figures for Dead City. Of course, these are coming from HIYA, and they are small in stature, but they are definitely big on character, and I'll explain what I mean by that a little bit more when we get into it. So first, on the block is Negan, the bat-wielding anti-hero at 4.1 inches. Some might wonder if you can truly appreciate the finer details on a small action figure like this, and I'm usually in the camp that says no, but based on these prototype images, it seems like HIYA has packed a surprise amount of texture and nuance into these little figures. The folds in the jacket, the stubble on the face, it's all there. That said, at this scale, the details aren't as pronounced as they might be on a larger figure. So keep that in mind if you're all about the details. And speaking of details, Negan comes with two interchangeable hands, a pipe of some sort, and you guessed it, Lucille. But here's the head scratcher. Lucille isn't part of the Dead City storyline. It's not part of Negan's character in Dead City. So it's a bit of a curveball from HIYA, possibly banking on the iconic status of Negan's weapon of choice to appeal to the fans, which is odd, but maybe it's also a nod to the character's history that longtime fans can appreciate, but it's not something that really means anything for Dead City specifically. Now let's shift to the ground these figures tread on. Each action figure stands on a base, a slice of the desolate urban decay that is New York in Dead City. The catch, you don't know which one you'll get. You'll get one of 4 random bases that we see here for each of the action figures. There are 4 types, obviously. All have some sort of skull or walker or skeleton in them, but they're randomly packed. It's like the cherry on top of this collectible sundae, unexpected but definitely sweet. Moving on to the the Walker King. The level of detail here is impressive for a figure measuring only 4.3 inches, which is slightly bigger than the Negan one. But of course, they had to make it a bit bigger because they wanted to make it look like a threat, of course. But HIYA has done a commendable job bringing the grotesque features to life with every gash and wound, telling the story of this particular Walker King. Obviously, the size might limit the inner points, but the overall effect is still eerily good. So these figures from HIYA might be small, but they carry the weight of the Walking Dead legacy. Sure, the scale means some details are less defined, and yes, Lucille's appearance is a puzzling choice for Dead City, but these figures offer a unique charm that might just overweight the quirks. But as we're going through the images that they've released, we can see the great detail that's on these action figures, particularly the Walker King one, but also the Negan one. But let's not forget that these are prototypes. So what you get might be, or not even might be, but will definitely be slightly different than what you see on these prototypes. Whether you're intrigued by the anomaly of Lucille, or you're excited to see how much details can be crammed into a 4-inch figure, these collectibles are worth a look, especially for those that are collectors or people who might want to put them on display somewhere in their house or room or something like that. And of course, who doesn't love a good mystery with those random 4 bases? But let me know your thoughts and opinions about these figures in the comments below. Are these figures a must-have for your collection? Can you overlook the smaller scale and the Lucille conundrum? Drop a comment and let's discuss in the comments below. If you enjoyed this review, leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell for more videos on the channel. One final thing I do want to talk about before we end this video is if there are enough interests for these, I might grab one and do an unboxing video. But of course, because I'm not a collector and because it's a lot of money for these action figures, I think it's like 75 bucks or something. If there aren't a lot of people who might be interested, then there is absolutely no point in me grabbing them and doing an unboxing video. So let me know in the comments if you want to see it. If I see a flood of people wanting it, then I might just go for it. But if not, then I'm gonna skip. But that's pretty much it for this video. See you next time for another super video.